Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmic Kids. I'm Jamie and this is your place for yoga, stories and fun. It's easy, just copy the moves I do and enjoy the adventure. Now we always start in the same way, and that's by sitting on our bottoms and crossing our legs and bringing our hands together at our hearts and saying our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. There. Now we're ready to begin. And today we've got a special episode. We're doing Disney's movie Frozen. So we're off to Arendelle to meet a pair of princesses called Elsa and Anna. Let's get ready for the snow with a hello snow. We stand up and reach up to the snow, saying, hello snow. Then we fold all the way forwards, bending our knees a little bit if we need to say hello to the frost. Ready? Hello, frost. We step one leg back behind us, big long step, and we pretend to be an ice skater. Then we step our other leg back and come down onto our bellies, where we wiggle our shoulders all the way up, pretending to be a little snow snake. We tuck our toes and lift our bottoms up to the sky, where we woof like a little husky dog. Woof, 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 woof. We lift up one of our legs like a happy tail, and we put it between our hands, where we pretend to be an ice skater again. We step our other leg forwards and we say hello to the frost. Hello, frost. Then we reach up to the snow and say to the snow, hello, snow. Now, Elsa was born with magical powers. Step one leg forward and one leg back. Bend your knee and stretch your arms. She could make ice. Zoo! And jump your feet the other way. And frost. Zoo! And lift your arms above your head and snow. Zoo! At will. Now, Anna and Elsa were sisters, but they were also the very best of friends. Arms wide, wrap your arms around, giving yourself a great big hug. One night, the two girls were in bed, sitting on your bottoms. Bend your knees, feet flat, hands behind you. Lift up your bottoms, making a bed shape. But Anna couldn't sleep. The northern lights were keeping her up. She convinces her sister to come downstairs to play. The two girls tiptoe, 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 tiptoe quietly down the stairs, where Elsa gets into position, leg forward, leg back, arms stretched. She makes the whole great hall covered in ice. Jump your feet the other way, making it into a winter wonderland. The two girls decide to build a snowman. Sitting on your bottoms, hug your knees and tuck your chin in so you don't bonk your head when you roll back. They roll up a big snowball. Ready? All the way back. Ooh, ooh. And another one for the head. Ooh, ooh. Then they build him. Standing up, draw your heels together and bend your knees. Bring your arms above your head, joining your fingers over your head, making a snowman. They decide to call him Olaf. And Olaf likes warm hugs. The girls have a lot of fun, ice skating around the Great Hall. Taking one foot forward and one foot back, bend your knee. Now see if you can balance. Ooh. Can you do the other way? Turning all the way around, drop down to your knee and try the other side. Ooh. It's fun ice skating in the Great Hall. Anna loves jumping. Coming to stand in the middle, let's do a big jump. 1, 2, 3, whee! And Elsa uses her magic to make her jump higher. 1, 2, 3, whee! But oh no! Elsa slips and the magic hits Anna in the face. She crumples to the ground, collapsing into a snowy heap. The king and queen ride on horses to save their daughter. Put one foot forward, lifting your arms up, and tuck your back toes. Swapping your legs over now, put your other foot forward. Elsa follows on behind on her horse. Tuck your back toes. And because of her sadness at what she's done to her sister, she leaves behind her a trail of ice and snow. They reach the land of the trolls. Sitting on your bottoms, cross your legs. Grand Pabby sits and uses magic to reverse the curse of Elsa's magic on Anna. He rubs her ears. He rubs her jaw. And he places his hands on her head, removing from her memory all knowledge of her sister's powers, what she has done. Elsa huddles herself up. She feels so bad for what she has done to her sister and promises never to let her feelings, let her powers show again. Back at the castle, she keeps herself away from her sister and her parents. Standing up, take your legs wide, arms wide. But as she gets older, her powers get stronger, starting to spin now. They get stronger and stronger as she grows up. She has to start wearing gloves. Take your arms wide and turn your toe to the side. Stretch out over your front leg. Take your hand down to your shin and reach up with your other hand, making a gloved hand. Then turning the other way, come back up to stand, turn your toe the other way. Reaching forward, touching your shin, reach up with your other hand up to the sky with a gloved hand. Elsa's father teaches her a mantra, coming down to kneel. A mantra is something you say to yourself to make your mind stronger. Elsa turns her hands over to receive the power of her mantra. Conceal it, don't feel it, don't let it show. But nothing seems to stop her powers from growing stronger. Around her 18th birthday, the king and queen set sail on a boat. Sitting on your bottoms, lift up one foot, lift up two, lift up one hand, lift up no hands, and give me a wave. Yay! But there is a dreadful storm at sea, and the boat capsizes, meaning it turns upside down. Extend your legs long, lie back, take your arms wide, and lift up your legs. Very tragically, the king and queen are killed at sea, lowering your legs all the way down. Elsa is next in line to the throne. Coming up to stand, using chair pose for our throne. Bending your knees and sweep your arms up high into chair pose. It's the day of the coronation. And Elsa stands with her hands behind her back, bows all the way forwards to receive the crown on her head. She stands up tall and, removing her gloves, holds the scepter and the ball. She holds her breath. Holding all of her powers inside, she can't let them show, not now. She holds her breath for just long enough to put them down and take a big breath out. She did it. She didn't let anyone see. Later, there's a party, and Anna and Elsa get talking again. Along the way comes the Duke of Wesselton. Turning to the side, seeing if you can hold your elbows behind your back. Take one leg forward, he bows forward, revealing his rather funny hair. Ooh, hello, Queen Elsa. I wonder if I could have this dance. Well, Elsa doesn't really want to dance with him, so Anna has to instead. Bringing one hand above your head for your coxcomb and your other hand to your tail for your tail feather. The Duke of Wesselton moves like a chicken with the face of a monkey, coming all the way down, ready to jump like a monkey. 1, 2, 3. Anna thinks he's rather sprightly for a man in heels. Standing all the way up, turn to the side. Now lift up your arms and lift up onto your tippy-tippy tiptoes, trying not to wobble. Later that night, Anna gets talking to Prince Hans of the Southern Isles. Sitting down, take your legs around to the side in mermaid pose. Take your hand onto your knee and look over your shoulder. Now, Prince Hans only really wants to get close to Anna because he wants to take over the throne of Arendelle. But later that night, he says to Anna, "Can I say something crazy? Will you marry me?" Anna is so flattered. Take your legs around to the other side. Hold onto your knee. Take your hand behind you. Look over your shoulder. Look back to the front. She says, "Can I say something crazier?" "Yes." But Elsa will not, cannot give her blessing. She stands. She forbids them to marry in such haste. The two girls argue. And then, stepping one leg forward, one leg back, bend your knee, arms stretch, Elsa's powers are revealed. Shoo! Jump your feet the other way. Shoo! She covers the party in ice and frost and snow, showing everyone what she can do. Panicked, she flees up the mountain, taking big steps as she goes. Big step. And another one. Big step. As she goes, the wind howls. Legs wide, fingers in front of your mouth. Blow your fingers around and around. Ready? An eternal winter is cast over the kingdom. At the top of the mountain, Elsa, she lets everything go as she casts off restraint. She sings, "Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway." She builds an ice palace. Arms wide, take them up and over your head. Jump your feet together, because Elsa brings back to life her and Anna's old friend, Olaf the snowman. Bend your knees and join your fingers. And remember, I like warm hugs. Oh, that's nice that she's got a friend up the mountain. Anna sets off in search for her sister and goes to the shops, to the store to buy supplies. Here she meets Christoph, the Iceman, who chops ice for a living. Turn to the side, take your legs wide. Crisscross your fingers behind your back and stretch them out. Now, let's chop some ice. 1, 2, 3, chop! And up. 1, 2, 3, chop! And up. Now, Christoph has a rather lovely loyal friend called Sven. Sitting on your bottoms, your legs out long. Sven is a reindeer. Bend your knee and take your foot over your other leg. Give it a hug and stretch all the way around behind you in a twist. Now Sven rather likes catching snowflakes with his tongue. Let's do it on the other side too. Stretch those legs long. Hug the other knee in now and take that foot over to the other side. Hug that knee in and twist round behind you, catching some more snowflakes on this side. Anna convinces Christoph and Sven to take her up the mountain to find Elsa in their sled. Lying on your tummies, take your feet towards your bottom and reach around and see if you can find your feet. Then you're going to smell the snow. Ready? Off they go in the sled. But on the way, they're attacked by wolves. Take your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, lift yourself up, lift your bottom up to the sky and howl like a wolf. Oh! They manage to escape, but the sled falls down a ravine, walking your feet towards your hands, then slowly rolling all the way up. They must continue their journey on foot. They come to a magical-looking forest full of trees. Bring one foot on top of the other and your hands together at your heart. Now grow your magical tree up tall. Now, these trees are dangling with the most beautiful jingly jangly icicles. I wonder if I blow your tree, what noise it might make. I'll have a go. You stay tall and strong. Here I come. Doopy doopy doo doo. Wow, what a lovely sound you just made. Let's try the other side. I wonder what sound you'll make on that side. Coming back, let's bring our other foot on top now and our hands together at our hearts. Grow our trees up super duper tall and let me try this side now. You stay tall and strong. I'll give you a blow. Ready? Doopy doopy doo doo. Wow, what an amazing sound that was. Now, in this magical forest, Anna, Kristoff and Sven come across Olaf the snowman. Join those heels together, bend those knees and join your hands. He introduces himself, telling them, I like warm hugs. They ask if Olaf can take them up the mountain to where Elsa is hiding in her palace because they need her to bring back summer. At the mention of summer, Olaf says, I just don't know why. I just love the idea of summer, of sun, of all things hot. He raises his arms into the sky as he says, in summer. He takes them up the mountain to find Elsa, where the girls reunite. Wrap your arms around yourself. Coming down onto one knee, join your hands together and bring them in between your eyes. Anna begs Elsa to come back to Arendelle and to remove the curse of the winter. Elsa is terrified she is going to show her powers, and in her terror, sure enough, stretching your leg long, your arms wide, her powers do come out. Other side, jump your feet. This time, they hit Anna in the heart. Elsa can't believe what she's done, and so she creates a giant snow creature called Marshmallow to make them go away, folding all the way forwards, taking hold of your ankles. Marshmallow says, go away. Kristoff, Sven, Anna and Olaf run. But Kristoff notices something. Jump your feet wide, pitter-patter on your head. Anna's hair is changing colour. It's turning white. Something is very, very wrong. He takes Anna to see the trolls. Sitting on your bottoms, cross your legs, where Grandpappy explains. Anna's heart has been frozen, and only an act of true love can thaw a frozen heart. Kristoff wastes no time. He rides on Sven like a horse. Coming up, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, back toes tucked, arms up high. Swapping your legs over now, turning your other foot forward, tuck those back toes, reach up with those hands. He rides like the wind back to Arendelle, where Prince Hans of the Southern Isles, Anna's one true love, will be able to save her. Meanwhile, at the Ice Palace, where Elsa is, legs wide, arms above your head, Prince Hans and the Duke's men are on their search for Anna, and they've found Elsa. Elsa sets Marshmallow on them. Leaning all the way forward, he tries to fend them off. Go away! But the Duke's men have arrows and bows. Sitting on your bottoms, legs long. They fire with their crossbows, pulling your foot all the way back, aiming at Elsa to try and shoot her down. 1, 2, 3, shoo! They try on the other side as well, lifting up your crossbow. This time, though, the arrow hits the ice chandelier right above where Elsa is standing. 1, 2, 3, shoo! Now lying on your backs, take your arms wide and your legs up high, making the ice chandelier in candle pose. As the arrow hits the ice chandelier, it comes crashing down, knocking Elsa unconscious. Bend your knees, turn them to the side, turn your hands over and taking your head in the opposite way. Prince Hans takes Elsa captive, imprisoning her in the dungeons of the castle in Arundel. She huddles up. He then traps her hands with all that power, into metal shackles. Crossing your legs, put your hands into those metal shackles, leaning down towards your forearms. He asks Elsa, please, please, make the winter go away, but she confesses that she just doesn't know how. Meanwhile, Princess Anna, with her fast freezing heart, crawls back into the kingdom. She needs to find Prince Hans quickly before she freezes entirely. She crawls on her belly, wiggling herself into the room where Prince Hans is waiting for her. She begs him to kiss her. That true love's kiss will save her now. He sits back on his heels, kneeling up, looking at Anna, and he tells her, "No, I can't kiss you because I don't love you. It won't save you. I only wanted to marry you so that I could get closer to the throne." And he puts out the fire. Come high up onto your knees and spread your arm wide behind you, putting out the fire. And the other way, spread the other arm wide too. Then he stands up, turns his back, locks the door and leaves, charging Elsa with treason for Anna's death. Elsa is back in her cell, and she uses every last ounce of her power to blast her way out. After 3, we're going to do a big jump and a boom. Ready? Ice blast. 1, 2, 3, boom! Elsa escapes out onto the fjord, into the blizzard. One leg forward, bend your knee, protecting herself with her arm against the fierce, fierce snow. Turning herself the other way, turning your legs the other way, bend your front knee and put that arm in front of your head to protect yourself on the fjord. Back in the castle, Olaf finds the room where Anna is trapped. Joining your heels together, bend your knees, hands above your head. But he needs to get in. The door is locked, so he removes his carrot nose. Hands in front of you and he puts it in the lock. And it opens. But inside, poor Anna, she's freezing to death. Quickly, he comes to the fire, building a lovely, lovely log fire, crossing your legs, leaning all the way forward and making it come to life with your fingers like crackly flames. Oh, he nearly loses his own arm into those flames as well. He gets Anna warm and he tells her that Kristoff is in love with her and that he will be able to save her. But, Olaf, your face is melting. Olaf holds his face. He must get out of this warm room really fast, otherwise he'll melt entirely. The window pops open, standing all the way up, folding all the way forwards, opening the window. Whoop. They head out onto the fjord to find Kristoff to save Anna. Out on the fjord, Prince Hans, standing with his legs on and arms out wide, finds Queen Elsa. He tells her that she has killed her sister, Anna. Hearing this, Elsa collapses to the ground in grief. It's all her fault, and now her sister is dead. Coming up to sit. As she does this, the whole of the winter suddenly ceases. The storm stops. And in that moment, Anna and Kristoff can see each other across the fjord. Joining your fingers and thumbs together, have a look through. They start running towards each other, but then Anna sees Prince Hans raising his sword above his head, about to bring it down on her sister, Elsa. She can't let him do this, so she jumps into the way. Turn your foot to the side, bend your back knee and protect Elsa with your hand. Reach your other hand up. She says, "Stop!" As she does this, she freezes entirely. In that moment, the sword comes crashing down on her hand and splinters into a million smithereens. Prince Hans jumps back. Anna has frozen solid. Elsa slowly stands up to see her sister completely frozen. She wraps her arms around her sister, crying in grief for what she has done. As she does this, slowly, Anna begins to thaw. The ice starts to melt. As she comes back to herself, she realises that by standing in the way of Prince Hans and protecting her sister, that was an act of true love. And in that moment, Elsa realises that love is the way to control her powers. She raises her arms up to the sides, and all sign of winter disappears as the sun and the spring and the summer come through. This is what she needs, love. Olaf, bringing your feet together, your heels together, bend your knees, join your fingers above your head, is made a little flurry, a personal flurry of snowflakes to keep him eternally in the winter. Crisscross your fingers, take them behind your head. Flurry, 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 flurry. Anna and Kristoff share a kiss, coming down to your knees. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Anna and Elsa, once again, are the best of friends. Arms wide, stretch them round yourself, wrapping yourself in a hug. And Elsa promises to keep the castle gates open. Leg to the side, arm up high, lean all the way over. Whoop. And switching sides, knees together, leg out to the other side, arm up to the sky. Ooh. She will never close these gates again. Well, we're ready for a little rest, and we've just spied the sled. This is Kristoff's new sled, so we go and have a nice rest in it. We lie down. Oh, it's so comfy and cosy. We put our bodies all the way down on the soft, comfy blankets, and we let our bodies go. We relax back, hearing those words of Elsa's song. Let it go. Let it go. We are one with the wind and the sky. As we lay here, we bring our hands to our heart, and inside that heart we can feel the warmth, a warmth which is love. And we know the power of that love, what it means to share it. How when we share our love, we spread warmth. We spread something really special. With all that love inside, we will share with our friends and our family, with everyone we know, all the love we have. And from sharing it, there will be more love. Now it's time to slowly come back. We take our arms down by our sides and wiggle our fingers and our toes to thaw them out. We stretch our arms up high above our heads and our legs long, making ourselves into a long popsicle shape. Then we draw our knees into our chest, hugging them in tightly and rolling over like a little snowball. Ooh. Then we come up to sit and we cross our legs, bringing our hands together at our hearts. And we finish just the way we started, with our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. There. Well done, everyone. That was amazing. I loved doing the story of Frozen with you. I hope you enjoyed it too. I'll see you again soon for another Cosmic Kids adventure. Bye-bye. Don't forget to join me on Saturday morning for Saturday morning yoga. Get everyone at home together and enjoy some family time. Remember, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss one. I'll see you Saturday. Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmic Kids. I'm Jamie and this is your place for yoga, stories and fun. It's easy, just copy the moves I do and enjoy the adventure. Now we always start in the same way, and that's by sitting on our bottoms and crossing our legs and bringing our hands together at our hearts and saying our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. There! Now we're ready to begin. So let's take a look through our cosminoculars and find out who our story's about today. Joining your thumbs and fingers together, have a look through. Oh, stunning shapes. Look at the spirally colours. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, look, can you see it? Can you see the picture? It's a mermaid. It's Mimi the mermaid. What's Mimi doing? She's doing yoga. She's doing bowl pose. How exciting, Mimi the mermaid. Now, we're having a birthday party very soon and we've invited Mimi the mermaid to come. But as you can tell, that could be quite tricky as she has a fish tail. She doesn't have any legs, but Mimi has told us about a sea witch who can give her a special potion which will give her magic party legs. Yes, we're going to go and find Mimi and help her get that potion. Oh, and meet that witch. Now, we're not sure about witches. They make us feel a little scared sometimes, a funny feeling called fear. But this is a good chance for us to feel that feeling and see if we can use our yoga powers to make it better. Come on, let's go. We need to get ready for some swimming, so we come into our cat pose. Coming onto all fours. We keep our toes tucked and we arch our back up looking into our belly button. Then we dip our belly down and we wiggle waggle our tails. Now we come into our dog pose, lifting our bottoms up to the sky, stretching ourselves, walking our hands forward a little bit and coming into a very nice doggy pose. Woof, 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 woof. We drop down onto our knees and we tuck ourselves all the way back into a tiny little mouse pose. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Then we sit up and we sit on our bottoms, hugging our knees into our chest, and we rock and we roll. Ready? Remember, tuck your chin in, squash a tomato under it so you don't bonk your head. Ready? Whoop. Ooh. Very good, everyone. We turn to the front, join the soles of our feet together, hold onto our toes, and flutter our knees up and down like a butterfly. Very good, everyone. Now, we need to pack a bag with some things in it. So we take our legs out long in front of us and bending our knees a little bit to touch our toes. We open up our bag, lifting our arms up. We take our arms to the side and we twist all the way one way. Now I think we should pack some of our special birthday cupcakes. We grab a load of them and we plop them in. Plop, 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 plop. Plop, 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 plop. Oh, lovely birthday cupcakes. We made loads. Take your arms out wide again. Twist the other way. I think we should get some more birthday cupcakes. We can never have too many. Let's get them and plop them in. Plop, 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 plop. Plop, 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 plop. Brilliant. We've got a whole bag full of birthday cupcakes. We lift our arms up to the sky, bend our knees a little bit and close our bag. Ooh. Very good. Now, we need to go, so we come up to our knees and we take our arms wide and we give everyone at home a great big hug. Bye! Look, we're going to take a hot air balloon all the way to the beach. Let's blow it up. Bringing your hands around your mouth, give it a big blow. Oh, look how big your hot air balloon is. It's enormous. Wow, we're floating up really high now. Wow. Now, I think we're going to land any minute. Yes, we are. We're going to land at the beach. We need to get into our landing positions. Coming onto your knees, everyone, and tuck yourself up into a landing ball. Oh. We sit up. We're here at the beach, ready to find Mimi. We need to climb over those big sand dunes, though. So we stand up and we take big steps. Ready? Big step. And another one. Take it back. Here we go. Big step. Very good, everyone. On the beach is a whole waddle of penguins. Joining your heels together, your toes out wide, take your wings to the side like a little penguin. We waddle around with the penguins, having a little chat. Oh, hello, nice to meet you. Yes, hello, nice to meet you too. Hello. Oh, we can't be chatting all day, can we? We've got to go and find Mimi. Let's look through our sea goggles and see where she is. Thumbs and fingers together. Have a look through. Oh, there she is. She's on the rocks, out in the water. Quick, grab a surfboard and start to run. Run, 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 into the waves. Run, 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 into the waves. We put our surfboard down onto the water and we lie on it on our bellies. Then we start to swim, paddling out to the waves, where we're going to do some surfing. Shall we do it now? Okay, come up onto all fours, everyone, and step 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and cartwheel your arms round. We're surfing. Jump your feet the other way. Let's do it backwards. Woo! Yay! Here's Mimi on the rocks, sitting on your bottoms. Take your bottom to the side and swish your tail around to one side. Mimi puts a hand on her fishy knee, puts her other hand behind her, looks over her shoulder, looks back at us and she says, "Ooh la la." Then she swishes her tail around the other way. She puts her hand on her fishy knee again, her other hand behind her, looks over her shoulder, looks back at us and says, "Ooh la la, I am so glad you are here. I have a list from Goody Gumdrops, the sea witch. We have to find some things for the magic party legs potion. Please, I need your help." We can help. Let's take a look at that list. Number 1, football of crab. Oh, we know that crabs play football, don't we? Let's go and find them. We stand up and we take our arms up high and we dive into the water. Sploosh. We jump our feet back and come onto our bellies where we swim through the water, following Mimi the mermaid. Oh, we're going through a tunnel. Tuck your toes, hands underneath your shoulders, press yourself up and back, going through the tunnel. Look, there's a little sea snake. Let's be careful of him, coming down onto your bellies. We tuck ourselves back as we've reached the rocks where the crabs live. And guess what? The crabs are playing football. We join in. Sitting on your bottoms, bend your knees, feet flat, hands pointing towards your bottom. Lift yourself up and let's digger over here. Ready? Digger, 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 digger. Oh, other way. Digger, 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 digger. Oh, we sit and we have a lot of fun playing with the crabs, but we really need their football. We have an idea. Would it be okay if we have your football and in return, we're going to give you lots and lots of birthday cupcakes? The crabs think this is the best thing ever. And we say namaste to thank them. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. The last thing on the list is coconut of monkey. We know what monkeys are, and we know that they love coconuts, but we're going to need to get to the beach, and we're going to need to get there fast. Mimi has an idea. Taking your legs in front of you, separate your fin tail. Mimi picks up one of her telefins, and she dials a number. Beep, 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 beep. Ah, hello, is that Popcorn, the dolphin? Ah, oui, yes, it's Mimi, the mermaid. Would you have time to come down here and help me take the Cosmic Kids to the beach? I have to get coconut of a monkey. Oui. I'll see you in a moment. Ah, oui. Au revoir. Ciao. She puts down the telephone and then realises something. She needs to ring back. So she picks up the other telephone and she dials the number again. Boop, 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 beep, boop, boop, beep. Popcorn? Yeah, I need you to bring more than one dolphin. A pod of dolphins. Many Cosmic Kids need to come. Oui? Yeah, we'll see you in a moment. Ah oui, au revoir. Ciao, bye. She puts down the telephone, and before we know it, Popcorn, along with a whole pod of dolphins, have come to take us to the beach. Yay! Coming onto your knees, everyone, and crisscross your fingers. Drop down onto your elbows, and let's make our dolphin clicky noises as we dive through the ocean. Ready? We get to the beach fast, and when we get there, we stand in a little squat on the back of our dolphin so we can just poke our head out of the water and see the monkeys on the beach. We give them a wave. Put one hand forward, lift your other hand and wave. And the other way, hand down, lift it up, wave. The monkeys are going to throw us one of their coconuts, so we're going to need to jump up really high to catch it. Ready? Up high on your toes. 1, 2, 3, jump! Yes, we've caught one of the coconuts. We come all the way down and we put it in our special waterproof backpack. We've done it. Now, it's time for us to go to the cave where Goody Gumdrops, the sea witch, is. Ooh, we feel that funny feeling again, that fear, but we're going to be brave. We're going to do some breathing as we swim down. Come to your knees, hands down the middle, breathing in. As we breathe, we feel calmer. And we get closer to the cave. There it is in front of us. Standing with your feet wide, take your hands above your head. Guarding the mouth of the cave is a wobbegong, a carpet shark. Let's come down to our bellies and crisscross our fingers behind our back. Lift up your shark fin. Wobbegong is lolling from side to side. Lolling, 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 lolling. We're not sure about Wobbegong, but we swim towards him. And as we do, we have a rather brilliant idea. We get close to him, we put our hands under our shoulders, we roll our shoulders back, we look at him and we say, "Hello, would you like a birthday cupcake?" Wobbegong looks rather surprised, coming back down. Crisscross your fingers, lift up your shark fin. No one's ever offered me something so nice before. I'd love a birthday cupcake. Yes, please. We tuck our toes, lift our bottoms to the sky, happy that we can make this little wish come true, and we jump our feet into cross-legged. 1, 2, 3, boing. We give the Wobbegong our special birthday cupcake, and he's delighted. Yes, we did it. Time to tiptoe into the cave. Up we come, everyone. Tiptoe very quietly. Somewhere in here is Goody Gumdrops, the sea witch. There she is, standing in front of us. And we stand as still as mountains. We twinkle our fingers on our heads and our faces, noticing the sensations in our body as we feel this funny feeling called fear. We breathe with it, trying to calm ourselves. And as we do, we look at Goody Gumdrops and we see her just as she is, with her craggy fingers, standing on one leg, and she doesn't seem to have any teeth.
So that must be why she's called Goody Gumdrops. Oh, welcome, cosmic kids, and Mimi the mermaid. Have you got those things I needed for the magic party legs potion? Come on, pop them in my oyster shell cauldron.
Sure enough, in front of her is an oyster shell cauldron. Sitting on your bottoms, join the soles of your feet together and hold onto your toes. There's already something bubbling away inside it. Bubble, 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 bubble. Come on, first thing we've got to put in there, football of crab. Do you remember the crab's move? Let's do it. Bend your knees, feet flat, hands behind you. Lift yourself up. Let's digger, ooh, that football into that cauldron. Digger, 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 digger. Ooh, and the other way. Digger, 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 digger. Ooh. Coming back into your cauldron, your oyster shell pose. Joining the soles of your feet together, holding your toes. After we put the football in, it bubbles even more. Bubble, 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 bubble. It's getting all the more bubblier all the moments pass. Now the last thing that we need to put in, can you remember? Yes, coconut of monkey. Let's roll it in. Tucking yourself up, remember, squash that tomato under your chin so you don't bonk your head as we rock and roll and rock and roll our coconut into the cauldron, joining the soles of your feet together. Here we go again. Bubble, 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 bubble. Goody Gumdrops the witch spreads her legs wide around the cauldron. She then takes a piece of driftwood and she stirs it. Stir it, stir it, stir it. And then, using another piece of driftwood, she stirs it again. Stir it, stir it, stir it. She puts that down and then crosses her legs, closes her eyes, and mutters some magical spells. Her eyes pop open. It's ready. Mimi's time has come. She comes up high onto her tail, hoping that this is going to work. Now, she takes a cup of the potion from Goody Gumdrops and she starts to drink. All of a sudden, her fingers start to twinkle. Ooh, her body starts to sway a little bit. And then, all of a sudden, one foot steps forward. And a whole leg. It's halfway worked, but what about the other one? Let's see. Whoop. It's worked! 2 feet, 2 legs, magic party legs. Mimi gets her balance wobbling around a little bit to try and find her feet. Then she does a big smile. She's so excited she can come to the party now. Yes, she can do it. Now, Goody Gumdrops gives Mimi a package.
It's a parcel, and inside you'll find some special party clothes and a starfish. Because when you want to come home, Mimi, and you need your fishy tail back, you just make a wish to the starfish.
How cool is that? A wish to a starfish. But we'd better go. Nearly time for our party. Luckily, Popcorn the dolphin's going to take us. Coming down to your knees again. Crisscross your fingers and let's come down onto our elbows. Ready? We get all the way back to the beach and head out where all the penguins are still waddling about. Standing up, join the heels together, your toes are out, and waddle around. Waddle, 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 waddle. When they see Mimi, though, coming out of the water, they stop. They've never seen a mermaid with legs before. Mimi wiggles into her party clothes. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. She's ready. Now all we need to do is get back into our hot air balloon and get back, crossing her legs. Take your hands around your mouth and blow it up. Ready? going up really high. Mimi's looking great. We're really excited about our birthday party now, aren't we? But it might be a good idea for us just to take a few moments, just to rest a while. So we lie ourselves back, letting the hot air balloon take us all the way home. Mimi rests too. And as we lie back, we feel grateful that our friend Mimi has done this for us to come to our birthday party. What a special friend. We also think about all those feelings we felt as we thought about meeting Goody Gumdrops, the sea witch. Sometimes we can feel something called fear. We feel scared and we want to run away. And that's a good thing. It's the right feeling. But other times it's good just to take a moment to breathe and notice what happens when you calm down. Is it still fear, or does it go away? This is one of the magic things about breathing, about yoga, is that it helps us feel all calm and clear-headed, so that when some of these feelings crop up, like fear or anger, we can take a moment just to help them calm down by breathing. We breathe now and notice how peaceful we feel. And we're going to take this peace into the rest of our day. So we wiggle our fingers and our toes. We stretch up, making ourselves long like a big piece of spaghetti. And then we hug our knees into our chest, giving ourselves a special moment. We roll over onto our side and we come up to sit, crossing our legs, feeling clear and peaceful. We bring our hands together at our hearts and we say a very calm and happy namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Well done, everyone. Thanks for coming to the ocean with me and for helping Mimi the mermaid get her magic party legs potion. We're going to have a great time at the party now. I'll see you soon for a Cosmic Kids adventure. Bye-bye.
The Cosmic Kids Yoga Pose Universe.
Mermaid pose. Coming to sit on our bottoms, taking our legs out long like a little fishy tail. Now swish your legs round one way like they're a wonderful tail, bringing your hand on your knee, your other hand behind you, twisting to look over your shoulder and looking all the way to the front again to say our little mermaid phrase. Ooh la la! Now let's do it on the other side. Swishing your tail all the way around to the other side now. Your hand on your knee, your other hand behind you, looking over your shoulder, looking all the way back to the front. And all together now. Ooh la la! Now mermaid pose is wonderful for releasing stress and with tummy aches. It's also very good for stretching your whole spine. But the best thing about mermaid pose is we get to practice our French. Ready? Here we go. Bonjour, je m'appelle Jamie. Je voudrais un glace au chocolat, s'il vous plaît. Merci. Au revoir. Mermaid pose.